Hello, everyone. Welcome to Washington Primary School for today's middle school matchup between the Spartans of Shepaug and the Cowboys of Litchfield. This is the second time they met, with Litchfield earning a big victory the first time that the two teams matched up at Litchfield Intermediate School a few weeks ago. Ready for the opening tip here at the primary school. Koenig takes the tip against Anderson, and Kirsten controls for Shepaug. Reverse to Granada, back to Kirsten, and a turnover as traveling is called. Travis Lipinski will inbound the ball to Karpicki for Litchfield. Shepaug in man-to-man defense. Jack Gallo with the ball, passes it over to Lipinski. Shot from Gallo in the corner, rebounded by Karpicki. Reverse back to Lipinski. Litchfield showing some patience, looking for a good shot. And off the mark is Anderson, and Kirsten controls the rebound. Over to Granada, who reverses the ball to Warner, works it inside to Koenig, back out to the corner to Warner, up to the point to Granada. Granada back to the corner with Koenig. And Shepaug also showing some patience on this possession. Please excuse the terrible camera work. I'd like to blame someone else, but it's me. Out of bounds on Shepaug. Litchfield will take over. As Karpicki inbounds to Lipinski. I'm going to do my best with the Litchfield names. And I apologize in advance if there's any terrible pronunciations. With 6:42 left to play in the first quarter, we are still scoreless here at Washington Primary School as Lipinski brings the ball up the floor, throws the ball off of Gallo, and turned over to the Spartans. Inbounded from Koenig to Granada. Granada takes his time bringing it up the court. Reversed over to Warner, and stolen by Lipinski, who gets the game's first basket. The score, Litchfield 2, Shepaug 0. Granada to Warner to the corner to Koenig. Koenig dribbles it out. Calls the play, reverses to Kirsten, back over to Warner. Shepaug passing around the perimeter, have not got any touches inside, and I don't believe they've gotten a shot off yet this game. Koenig with an attempt from inside, off the rim, out. Rebounded by Litchfield, and Lipinski brings it up the floor. Lipinski to Gallo, two names that people at Shepaug should be familiar with. Gallo to Lipinski. Lipinski brings it to the middle, pivots, reverses to Gallo, and Gallo has the right-hand dribble, kicks it to number 13, who is Sepples, who is off the mark. The ball tipped out of bounds, off of Shepaug. Litchfield retains possession. With 5:22 left, Litchfield with the lead, 2-0. Sepples inbounding the ball, over to Karpicki. Karpicki waits for Lipinski, reverses the ball. Back to the right wing as they run their play. Lots of high screening action here by the Litchfield Cowboys. And a three-point attempt by Karpicki off the back of the iron and out. Granada controls the rebound for Shepaug. Warner to the corner to Koenig. Dribbles it out. Jump shot by Koenig. Off the iron and bounces out. Rebound controlled by Litchfield. Lipinski bringing it up the floor. Over to the wing to Karpicki. Running some discipline offense. Pass thrown behind Galo, off his hand, out of bounds. Shepaug possession underneath the hoop. The score 2-0, 4 minutes, 36 seconds left as Sam Granata takes the inbound pass from Drew Koenig. Granata brings it over the half-court line, over to Warner, back to Granata, over to Kirsten. Shepaug likes throwing the ball to the right corner, has not generated any points yet, but it's still early in this game. Kirsten with the left-handed floater off the iron and out. Rebound controlled by Litchfield. Lipinski bringing the ball up the floor. Shepaug's defensive pressure generates a turnover. Reed Warner with the rudder off the mark. Koenig with the rebound. And finally Shepaug converts to tie the game at 2 apiece with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. The next dead ball will generate the first mass break of the game as Litchfield runs their offense. Lipinski with a left-handed layup off the back of the iron, out. And the first foul of the game called on Litchfield's Anderson. With 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter, the score, Litchfield 2, Shepaug 2. Back Watson Primary School, substitutions for Shepaug entering the game. Peyton Thomas and David Lowe replacing Drew Koenig and Reed Warner. Granata to bring the ball up. Again, knotted at 2 apiece. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lowe with the ball on the left side into the corner to Thomas. I don't know if you can see it because I was too busy watching the game and not moving the camera. Deflected by Lipinski. Battle on the floor, tipped. Litchfield gets the turnover as Lipinski brings the ball up the floor. They're in their 1-4 high set, the high screen. Lipinski cuts through, followed by Galo. Karpicki with the left-handed dribble. Lets a three-pointer fly, and it's nothing but net as the Litchfield Cowboys break the tie. The score now, Litchfield 5, Shepaug 2. Shepaug working the ball into the corner to the left-handed Kirsten, who shoots a left-handed floater, rolls around, kicks out. Litchfield controls the rebound. Lipinski brings the ball up the floor. Back in their 1-4 high set, off of the high screen. A screen and roll. Karpicki with the ball on the left side. A turnaround jump shot at the baseline, no good, but rebounded by Lipinski. Lipinski short on the follow. And Shepaug gains the defensive rebound and brings the ball down to their offensive half of the floor. Thomas showing some patience. Litchfield in the 1-2-2 zone. Over to the right side, back to Granata, down to Lowe in the corner. Lowe lets it fly off the rim. Shepaug has had some very good quality shots so far. Their shooting touch is just a little off so far to start the game. Litchfield running the familiar set. Karpicki with the left-hand dribble to the center. Picks it up, back to Galo. Galo jab step, resets the offense. And off of the high screen, the cut. Errant pass, but Gallo picks up the loose ball, finds a cutting Lipinski. Left-handed layup is good, and the score, Litchfield 7, Shepaug 2. There are 1 minute, 25 seconds to play here in the first quarter at Shepaug. Granada with the pass to Lowe, the cut through and out to the corner. The interior pass to Thomas. A good shot there, but blocked by Karpicki, who got a piece of him. And Peyton Thomas for Shepaug will be shooting 2 free throws here. With 1 minute, 14 seconds to play in the first quarter, the score, the Litchfield Cowboys 7, Shepaug 2, as Peyton shoots 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is off the mark. As we get ready for the second, Sam Granada ties the shoe. We're all set. Thomas with the second of 2. Off the front rim, rebounded by Lipinski. And Litchfield brings the ball into the front court and runs their familiar play. Karpicki with a left-handed dribble. Pass inside to Anderson. The shot is no good. David Lowe chases down the loose ball, and Granada quickly moves the ball up into the front court. David Kirsten in the corner. 3-point attempt off the iron. Rebounded by Wilson, who gives the ball to Lipinski, who brings it up into the front court for the Litchfield Cowboys. High screen. Left-handed dribble. Litchfield has run this offense with discipline. Lipinski gets a very good opportunity, but can't get it to fall in. And a second offensive rebound, but the ball off of Litchfield's leg, and Shepaug gains possession on the turnover. Hopefully I'm moving the camera relatively halfway decently, but you never know. Pass to Kirsten. Granada out to the corner. Bounce pass. Lets the 3-point attempt fly off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Gallo. Litchfield turns the ball over on the travel call. If you didn't see it, you have to trust me, it actually happened that way. James Kirsten, my mistake to inbound the ball for Shepaug. Tipped out of bounds by Karpicki. Shepaug will maintain possession in the corner. James Kirsten to inbound the basketball over to David Lowe. Back to Kirsten. 3-point attempt from the corner. Off the back of the rim. Shepaug has gotten some open looks. And the auto horn was not on here. If you were confused at home as to what just happened, I was confused here too, and I'm sitting right near the action. We had a missed 3-point attempt, a rebound with only seconds to play, and a long shot. It wasn't quite as dramatic as it could have been because the horn didn't go off. But at the end of one period of play here at Washington Primary School and in Washington Depot, Connecticut, the Litchfield Cowboys have a 5-point lead over the Shepaug Spartans with a score of 7-2. Here we are to start the second quarter as Litchfield inbounds with the lead 7-2. 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Lipinski brings the ball over half court. Again in their 1-4 set, running that high screen, followed by the screen and roll. Gallo off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Anderson, kicked out to Lipinski. Over on the wing to Gallo, jab step, brings it to the middle, pulls up, pump fake, over to Karpicki. Karpicki with a jab step, off of Anderson's screen, picks it up, back to Gallo. Litchfield showing some good patience, as they have so far this game. Both teams have shown good patience. There have not been a lot of rush shots. There haven't been, well, I was going to say crazy turnovers. I spoke a little too soon, but hey, it's middle school. It comes with the territory. Pass inside to Koenig. Koenig with the dribble. Kicks it out to Werner in the corner. Three-point attempt, no good. The rebound controlled by number 13, Seppels. Lipinski brings the ball into the front court. We know the play. Shepaug knows the play, but if you execute it well, it doesn't matter who knows the play. And the three-pointer by Karpicki off the mark. Anderson rebounds, kicks it out to Lipinski. He drives, gets the baseline, right-hand reverse layup, up and in. The score now. Shepaug 2, down 7 to Litchfield's 9 points as Granada brings the ball up into the front court. Pass and screen away, thrown to the inside. Nice cut, a little too late on the pass, and Karpicki picks it off for a turnover. Karpicki on the right wing with the ball, surveys the defense, uses the screen, dribbles with his left hand to the middle, but Reed Werner with the turnover, and Sam Granada pushes the ball hard up the floor. Gets a fast break layup, off the mark, rebound bounced around, controlled by the Cowboys as Lipinski brings it up to the front court. Pass to the wing, we know the play, screen and roll. Gallo rejects the screen, left hand dribble, finishes with the right hand on the left side for an 11-2 lead. Both teams have had decent opportunities so far. The difference being Litchfield has converted. Shepaug has certainly taken more three-point shots than Litchfield has, and Litchfield has gotten numerous layups, which obviously help in the lead, help build the lead that they have so far in this game. We have 5:25 left. Granada shot from the corner, toe on the line, so it's not a three. Well, they gave him 3 on the board. Maybe they gave him 3. I'll take it back. I don't want anyone to call for a replay on the toe on the line. When it's over, we can go back and replay it on YouTube and see if I was right or if I was wrong. Litchfield with the ball, left-handed drive, got caught behind the backboard, missed shot. Kirsten up ahead to Werner, over to Koenig. Perhaps a little too unselfish on that play as Litchfield recovers, deflects the ball out of bounds. We have a substitution for Shepaug, Smith in for Thomas. Shepaug to inbound under the hoop. An admonition from the referee, Steve Kolitz, about proper mask fit, and some confusion in the corner as Shepaug turns the ball over. 11-4, Litchfield 4:49 to play in the second quarter. Lipinski brings the ball into the front court. Deflected, the pass deflected, recovered by Lipinski. He surveys, thought he had Gallo on the baseline, but didn't want to force a bad pass. Pass to the wing, cut off the screen, jab step by Gallo, couple of dribbles, reversed over to Lipinski. Litchfield using the high screen very effectively. A screen and roll between Lipinski and Anderson. Anderson brings it down to the block, looks for a shot, but gets fouled in the act of shooting. I believe it's only the second foul of the game so far. And Anderson has a chance at the free throw line, now shooting 2. Shepaug's first attempt bounces around and falls in with the score now. Litchfield 12, Shepaug 4. Second attempt is off the mark, rebounded by Smith. Passed ahead to Warner. Warner takes his time, gets it over half court, reverses to Granada, who passes it over to the right. Kirsten to Warner, Warner to Kirsten, Warner with a skip pass to Koenig. Koenig with a jumper from the corner. No good, but Smith with the rebound. Tied up, deflected by Litchfield. They get the steal. Lipinski ahead of the pack. Makes the basket with some contact for a 14-4 lead. Coach Spear has seen enough calls timeout with 3 minutes 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Litchfield with a 10-point lead, 14-4. Back to action here at Washington Primary School. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to play in the first half, with Litchfield owning a 10-point advantage, 14-4, as Shepaug inbounds the ball after the timeout. While Shepaug has shown good discipline on offense, has not turned the ball over an excessive amount of times, they have settled for long-range shots, while Litchfield has made the difference with layups. And everyone knows the more layups you take, the more baskets you make. So Litchfield with the ball in their familiar half-court set. Gallo controls, a couple of jab steps, left-handed dribble, reverses to Lipinski. Lipinski with the left-hand dribble and converts on a difficult layup for a 16-4 lead. Granada to Werner. Werner back to Granada. They pass it back and forth on the top, work it over to Kirsten in the corner. Lipinski gambles on a steal, misses it, but Shepaug does not make him pay as another three-point attempt falls short. Karpicki with the ball. Looks to use the high screen, then decides the better of it, pulls it out, passes to Lipinski. Lipinski surveying the court. Passes to a cutting Gallo. Gallo with the familiar jab step we've seen today. Karpicki in the corner with the ball. Baseline drive. Contact. Does not make the shot, but we'll have two attempts at the charity stripe here. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Litchfield owning a 16-4 lead as Karpicki shoots two. Karpicki's first attempt is off the mark. Substitution on the floor for Shepaug as David Lowe replaces Sam Granada. Karpicki now with the second attempt. Second attempt off the back of the iron and out. Werner controls the rebound, and he brings the ball up to Shepaug's front court. Low to Kirsten. Kirsten with the three. Shepaug connects on a three, making the score 16-7. Cutting the double-digit lead to single digits as Lipinski controls the ball, passes to Karpicki. Karpicki, strong move, creates some contact. However, a 3-second call, which is a favorite of middle school referees. Reed Werner into the game, and we had a substitution. Tegan Civic into the game for Shepaug. Koenig is out of the game. Low with the pass inside. Some contact on the deflection, and a foul is called. Foul is on number 13, Seppels. It's a non-shooting foul, and Kirsten inbounds to Low, reverses back to Kirsten in the corner. However, some confusion as the ball is deflected off of Low, and Kirsten couldn't handle it out of bounds. Litchfield with the ball. 1 minute, 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Lipinski to Gallo. Lipinski cuts through. Gallo, left-handed dribble, gets clobbered by his own teammate, but retains possession of the ball. Nice left-handed crossover dribble over to Karpicki on the left wing. Skip pass over to Seppel. Seppel's with the right-hand dribble, reverses back to Karpicki. Gallo calling for the screen. Seppel's with the elbow jumper, no good. Rebounded by Wilson, kick back to Seppels. Seppels with the shot attempt, no good, but he is fouled and will go to the free throw line, shooting 2 with 54.9 seconds left to play in the first half. Litchfield hanging on to a 9-point lead, 16-7. Seppel's first attempt. Up and in, 17-7. Seppels increases Litchfield's advantage to double figures as he prepares to shoot the second shot. His attempt is up. It's off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Passed ahead by Kirsten to Werner. Pass is a little too hot to handle, off Civic's hands, and Litchfield controls, but now this is the middle school basketball that we're all used to, as we have turnover after turnover after another turnover, and Litchfield has the ball, 37.7 seconds left to play, and we had a substitution that I missed in the game, Guma for the Litchfield Cowboys. Litchfield content to take their time, holding a double-figure lead with possession of the ball. No matter what happens, they're going to go into halftime with a healthy advantage, and they're taking their time looking for a good quality shot. Ball is turned over. Shepaug has the ball. Not sure if they know that we're under 10 seconds, and Gallo takes a foul out about 26, 27 feet away from the hoop, but not a terrible foul given the circumstances. Stops the ball, lets them reset their defense, and there are 8.3 seconds left. Lipinski almost gains the steal. Werner with a running three-point attempt, no good. The rebound controlled by Civic. Nice strong rebound by Tegan Civic, but a well-contested shot by Litchfield, and no basket for Shepaug as the first half ends with the score. Litchfield 17, Shepaug 7. We'll be back in a few minutes. We're back here at Washington Primary School for the Litchfield Cowboys. The visitors here with Shepaug Spartans, the home team. Shepaug facing a 17-7 deficit. Litchfield built this lead by patience on offense and driving the ball to the basket. Shepaug, if they're going to get back into this game, needs to look to find some similar high percentage shots, and they need to control the ball, take care of it, and not turn it over. First half starts with a great running one-hander by Drew Koenig. A high percentage shot. He got inside of his own defense to cut the lead by the Litchfield Cowboys to 17-9. Litchfield turns the ball over. Shepaug has an opportunity here with a score to really tighten this game up. Most coaches will tell you the first 4 minutes of the third quarter can really determine what kind of a second half there's going to be. If Shepaug goes on a little bit of a run here, this could be a dogfight until the buzzer. If Litchfield puts together a run with their lead, that could give them a sizable advantage that will be difficult for Shepaug to overcome. Off of the Shepaug miss, Litchfield with the ball, running their familiar offense. Lipinski controls. Nothing there, so he kicks it back to Gallo, who takes it to the middle, shoots a runner, deflected, but a foul called, and he will have a chance at the free throw line. 6 minutes, 59 seconds to play in the third quarter. Litchfield hanging on to a 17-9 advantage as Jack Gallo shoots two. Gallo's first attempt is pure, nothing but net. The score now, Litchfield 18, Shepaug 9. Oh, some horrible camera work there too, by the way. I never claimed to be good at multitasking. Trust me, he made both shots. It was beautiful. You should have seen it. Shepaug ball. Skip pass to the corner. Granada reverses it. Nearly stolen by Lipinski, but deflected out of bounds. Shepaug luckily retains possession. Ball inbounded. Kirsten with a three-point attempt. Air mails it. Smith with a rebound, an attempt. And a lot of contact on that, but traveling is the call, and Shepaug retains possession. Kirsten inbounds to Granada. Lipinski challenges. Thomas to Smith, back to Thomas, or Warner, my mistake. Warner with a three-point attempt. Litchfield zone has done a good job of discouraging interior offensive attempts by Shepaug, and Shepaug has settled for three-pointers. As I say that, Lipinski shoots a three-pointer and misses. The ball now controlled by Granada. Very nearly has a double team, but the pressure creates a turnover as the ball bounces off of a sneaker and out of bounds. 6 minutes to play in the second quarter as Karpicki brings the ball up. Pass to Gallo. Gallo surveys the action. Right-hand dribble off of the screen. Ball thrown into the corner. And the ball is laid up off the backboard. And, yeah, again, I'm getting worse as the game goes on at not moving the camera. Or maybe I was terrible in the first half too and I just never knew it. But ball deflected out of bounds. Shepaug controls possession. If I wasn't talking, I probably wouldn't be much better, so I'll just keep talking. Ball in the corner to Smith, up to Werner. Werner reverses to Granada. Granada with the pump fake, back to Werner. Reversed to the lefty, Kirsten. Kirsten back to the point. Smith is active inside. They get the ball to him. A give and go attempt. Smith with a turnaround. Blocked, rebounded by Koenig. Koenig fouled in the act of shooting, and he will have two chances here to bring Shepaug into double digits as there are 5 minutes, 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Litchfield 19, Shepaug 9. Drew Koenig at the free throw line, shooting two shots. Konig's first attempt is good. Shepaug has cracked double digits. It's a 9-point game, 19-10 Shepaug. Second attempt off the back of the iron, but good anticipation by Konig. He gets his own rebound, but gets caught in a double team, and the held ball results in an alternating possession arrow in the favor of the Litchfield Cowboys as Travis Lipinski brings the ball up the floor. Litchfield running their offense. Karpicki with the drive, a lot of contact, and scores with the foul, and Karpicki to go to the line with a chance at the good old-fashioned three-point play. The score now, Litchfield 21, Shepaug 10, 4:43 left to play. At the scorer's table, Peyton Thomas to check in for Shepaug. Drew Konig, a little gimpy after that collision, and Thomas replaces him as Karpicki looks to convert on the three-point play. Shot is pure. The score now, Litchfield 22, Shepaug 10, as Granada brings the ball up the floor. Shepaug over to the left side. Ball is turned over. Miscommunication there. One guy zigged when the other guy thought he should zag. Forgive me for that horrible, corny phrase I just used. Ball on the wing. A turnover. The game's starting to look a little more like a middle school basketball game. 22-10 the score. Shepaug with another attempt to cut the lead to single digits. Pass deflected out of bounds. Litchfield has done a good job of getting into the passing lanes as Jack Gallo anticipated the pass and very nearly had a steal there. Shepaug to inbound. Granada on the perimeter with the ball. Walks to the three-point line. In the corner to Kirsten. Reverse over to Thomas, who kicks the ball to the corner, but there's contact on the pass, and Litchfield gets called for the non-shooting foul. Shepaug to inbound. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left to play. The next whistle will be the under 4-minute mass break. Granada controls to Thomas, to Kirsten. The three-point attempt off the iron, no good. The rebound tapped by Litchfield, but deflected out of bounds off of one of the Litchfield Cowboys. And the buzzer sounds as we are now in the under 4-minute mass break. When we return, it will be Shepaug's ball. With the score, Litchfield 22, Shepaug 10, 3 minutes, 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, nice pass, nice cut. The pass a little too hot to handle. Lipinski with a fast break attempt. Contact with Kirsten. The basket is up and in. Litchfield now with a 14-point advantage, 24-10, with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Lipinski with yet another steal. Misses the layup, but Karpicki hustles down, collects the rebound. Ball thrown to the point to Lipinski. No one home to stop him. Thought about the Euro step, but it was just a good old-fashioned American travel, unfortunately, for Travis Lipinski. And the clock hasn't started. Again, it's a middle school game. What do you expect? Shot from the corner. Kirsten off the mark. Karpicki with the rebound. Contact, but he maintains his balance and possession of the basketball as Lipinski brings it up the floor. Seppels with the dribble to the middle. Off of the screen. Over to Lipinski. Some contact, reverses it. Seppels with the elbow jumper, no good. Smith rebounds the basketball. Werner up into the front court. Bounce pass, but I think one of those lines caught up, jumped up and caught him by the shoe, and there was a trip and fall and a turnover. Lipinski with a pass, with a shot. Rebounded by Kirsten. Granada controls. Looks to push it. Pulls it back because Litchfield did a good job of getting back on defense. Kirsten with the ball out on the perimeter, dribbles inside the three-point line, passes to Granada. Granada surveys the action, reverses the ball over to Thomas, gets the ball into the paint. Warner with a dribble, back to Thomas. For some strange reason, people like to go to the right side of the floor. And we have some substitutions. Tegan Civic in, David Lowe in, Granada out, and Smith out. Lipinski with the steal. Dribbles up the left side. Has one guy to beat. Flips it up. No good. Karpicki almost gets the rebound. What a held ball situation between Tegan Civic and Litchfield's Anderson. And the alternating possession arrow is in the favor of Shepaug. A little confusion on the inbound play, but official Richie Abramson gives him another shot. Reed Warner to bring the ball up the floor. Calls the play. Active hands of Lipinski get in there, but Shepaug maintains possession. Kirsten kicks it to Thomas. Shot attempt by Werner. No good. Low battle Seppels for the rebound. Some reaching in going in. Seppels strongly controls, gets the ball to Karpicki. Karpicki up the right side, the crossover dribble. Shot fake by Lipinski. Back to the perimeter. Karpicki with a three-point attempt, and it's good. I believe that's his second one of today's contest. 27-10, 1:20 left to play in the third quarter as David Lowe has possession. Reverses to Werner, surveys the action. Over to Lowe. Shepaug with the ball. 25, 26 feet from the hoop. But they get it inside to Thomas. Thomas takes an extra step, a lot of contact, but referee Steve Kohler calls the travel as we have a substitution on the floor entering the game. Guma for the Cowboys, and Lipinski exits. Karpicki to bring the ball up. Hogging their man-to-man defense. Karpicki taking his time, not in a rush. Passes the ball to Seppels. Guma with the cut. Guma with the dribble. Reverses back to Seppels. Back to Guma. Inside to Anderson. Anderson out to Seppels. Seppels dribbles to the corner. Gets baseline. Throws it to the middle. Nobody home except some white jerseys. Warner controls it. Almost loses the handle. Gets it to the perimeter. To Kirsten. To Thomas. Over to Lowe for the three-point attempt. It's up. Oh, it was halfway down. But pops out with Karpicki controls. Karpicki now brings the ball up the floor. Feigns the left-hand drive and pulls it back. Litchfield running their offense. A gamble on a steal. Open shot, no good. Karpicki rebounds his own miss and converts on his second attempt. And Shepaug, not aware the clock was about to run out. At the end of 3 quarters of play, Litchfield Cowboys with a commanding 29-10 lead. As Low controls the basketball. Over to Sepples on the wing. Sepples looking for an open teammate to Anderson. Anderson back to Glow. Glow controls the dribble. Back to Sepples. Sepples taking his time. To Guma. Litchfield's looking for a high-quality shot here, and they're not willing to settle for a bad shot. And we had a couple of deflections, attempted save, but Litchfield maintains possession of the ball. Sepples with the inbound reception, reverses it to Guma. Guma surveys the action. Low for Shepaug, deflected. Some pressure at half court. Reversed over to the Glow. Below with a left-hand dribble. Shot fake, step through, pass to Anderson. Good-looking attempt. Just a little too far underneath the basket to be able to convert on that one. Koenig over to Low. Low over to Smith. Some contact. And I believe the call is an offensive foul on Shepaug. Substitution for Shepaug. Sam Granata enters the game. Exiting the game, Kagan Civic as Litchfield inbounds the ball. Another substitution for Shepaug. Smith exits the game as Warner enters. 6 minutes, 59 seconds left to play in regulation. Yes, RG, your guess is as good as mine. Jack below with the ball. Pump fake from deep. Sepples comes over to relieve the pressure. Right-hand dribble to the center. And Guma with the reception. Almost stolen. Lobbed into Anderson. Deflected out to the corner of the Glow. Glow to Sepples. Sepples to Guma. And we're back where we started. Litchfield not settling for a bad shot. Kicking the ball to the corner. Sepples tries to split a double team. Kirsten picks it off. A little give and go between he and David Lowe, but the hustling Wilson for Litchfield gets the steal. The Lowe with the shot, the miss for Wilson, who follows up his steal with a straight line to the basket, gets the offensive rebound and converts on the second opportunity for the Cowboys. Shepaug on the perimeter with the ball, another three-pointer. Another miss, but nice offensive rebound. Ball's reversed to Granada. On the perimeter with the ball, a deep three from Kirsten. No good. And the rebound controlled by the Cowboys as Sepples walks the ball up the floor. Guma with the ball into the corner to Glow. Glow looking to go baseline, changes his mind, goes to the left-hand side, and dips his shoulder, tries to create a little bit of space, and an offensive foul is called on Jack Glow of the Litchfield Cowboys. Reed Warner to inbound the ball to Sam Granata, 5 minutes, 12 seconds left. Litchfield 31, Shepaug 10. Looking to cut into that lead. David Lowe sees the opening, lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Litchfield. Guma controls the outlet pass, brings the ball to the middle of the floor. Stops his dribble, but gets it up to Glow in the front court, who gets it to Anderson in the post. Double team. Glow cuts, catches, and shoots the runner off the front of the rim. Rebound controlled by Shepaug. Koenig up the left side of the floor, looking to score, goes coast to coast, misses the layup, but plenty of contact on that attempt as Drew Koenig earns himself a trip to the free throw line. Looking over at the Shepaug bench, Coach Spear talking to some players, looking to make some substitutions. And we have a lot of changes here. wholesale change, it looks like, for the Litchfield Cowboys. And now we have in the game Stockno. We have Aldrich. We have the other Stockno. We have Shaughnessy. And we have Jenkins. Just when I thought I knew all the names of the Litchfield Cowboys. So will the new Litchfield lineup be as successful running their offense as the other 5 or 7 guys were? We'll see. We have 4 minutes, 5 seconds left. They did a nice job there. Shot missed, offensive rebound, a second offensive rebound, a nice pass. But shot missed. Shepaug controls. Timeout called by Shepaug. We are at 3 minutes, 54 seconds left, so we now have a mass break. There will be a mass break followed by a timeout. And let's see, who do we have entering the game here for Shepaug? For Shepaug, we have Abdallah, we have the younger Smith, we have Civic, we have Traco, and the 5th player is going to be David Lowe. Is declining the offer of the timeout. The mass break was enough for them. Substitutions were made basically to make, the timeout was taken basically to make substitutions. Smith with the ball. Litchfield in the 1-2-2 zone, over to Traco. Traco back to Smith. Over to Abdallah. Abdallah reverses to Smith. Back to Traco. Inside the Civic. Civic kicks it to Lowe. Lowe with the shot fake. The jumper from the corner. And it goes down. And the score now. Litchfield 31, Shepaug 13. Oh no, for Litchfield. Aldrich broke free, but lost the handle just as he had gained himself as a result of his hard work, an open layup, and it just slipped out of his hand. Ball over to Traco. Traco dragged his pivot foot, travel is called, and Litchfield takes over possession of the ball with 3 minutes, 3 seconds left in regulation. Nice back cut by Litchfield. Errant pass goes out of bounds. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in regulation. Traco inbounds the ball to Smith. Smith takes his time, bringing it up. Surveys the action. Throws the ball to Traco. Traco passes, cuts. Civic with the screen. Lowe takes the shot off of the screen, off the back of the iron. Oh my God. Nobody saw any of that because I didn't move the camera. You should have seen it. It was really good. Litchfield with the ball. Oh, nice back cut. Traco steals it. And Abdallah with possession of the ball. Sees an open Lowe in the corner. Lowe inside the Civic. Civic back to Lowe. Lowe with the jump shot from the corner. Almost goes down. Rebound controlled by number 25, Stockno. Stockno guarded by Lowe. Ball stolen by Smith. He's got open basket in front of him, and he converts on the layup. The score now 31-17 in Litchfield's favor. Stockno controls the dribble, brings it up to the front court. Screen set, rejects the screen, passes it over to Aldrich. Aldrich with the dribble, looking for a teammate to pop open. The ball stolen by Traco. A battle in the corner. 3 guys, now down to 2 guys. And a held ball situation ends up Shepaug possession because of the alternating possession arrow. Entering the game now. Let's see here. Who do we have? I'm going to have to double check here. Who entered the game? We have Alex Lindsay, who's in the game. I think, is that JP Knox in the game? Yes, JP Knox is in. And Mr. McCauley is in there. Pass stolen by Shaughnessy. Aldrich with the dribble. Passes it inside. And the action is fast and furious here in the last minute of regulation. We have a Shepaug foul on the floor. 1 minute, 1 second left to play in regulation. The score, Shepaug 31. Litchfield 31, Shepaug 15. Ball inbounded, brought out to the perimeter. And Stockno with an attempt at a layup, but gets called for the travel. Smith brings the ball up to the front court. Oh, splits the defense, attempts a nice bounce pass, but it is picked off, but stolen back by Shepaug. Abdullah with the ball, over to Lindsay. Lindsay with the dribble. Reverses the ball to Smith. Smith looking to get inside, kicks the ball to the corner of McCauley. McCauley over to Lindsay. Lindsay back to McCauley. McCauley on the perimeter, reverses the ball to Abdullah. Abdullah with the crossover dribble in the corner to Knox. Pump fake, layup, nice block from behind by Litchfield, but Knox hustles after it and maintains possession. Lindsay with the ball, and we're inside of 10 seconds. McCauley with the ball. Smith with a last-second attempt. The shot is short. Knox rebounds the miss, but his attempt is no good. We now are to the 5th quarter of the game. The score gets reset to 0. So, in regulation, the Litchfield Cowboys earning the victory with the score 31 to, hopefully you remember what Shepaug had because they just cleared the score. But it was a lot less than 31. In the 5th quarter, as we call it, obviously the 5th quarter is an oxymoron, but in the 5th quarter, we have running time. We reset the score. It's like a mini game unto itself. It gives some of the reserves an extra opportunity to play. So, in the game for Shepaug in the 5th quarter, we have Lindsay, Traco, the younger Warner, Abraham, and Mangino. For Litchfield, we have Jenkins. We have Shaughnessy. We have the other Shaughnessy. We have Aldrich. And we have Stockno. We're going to start the 5th quarter with a jump ball. Shepaug controls. Wilden Abraham with the ball. Dribbles over to Traco. Traco lets it fly, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. Nadeem Traco with a nice-looking shot to start the 5th quarter. Nice screen at the top. A jump shot. But the carom too high as it hits one of the supporting wires, and out of bounds is called on the Litchfield Cowboys as Wilden Abraham inbounds the ball to Alex Lindsay. Alex brings it up to the front court, over to Traco, who lets another one fly off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kurt Warner. And a foul is called on the Litchfield Cowboys as Kurt Warner does a nice job securing that rebound. It will be Shepaug's ball underneath the basket. Wilton Abraham calls the play, throws it into the corner to Alex Lindsay. And a deflection, a steal by Litchfield, a pass up ahead. And we have a foul on the court as Shaughnessy will go to the line and shoot 2. Well, because it's a running clock, they're not going to shoot the free throw. They're going to give possession under the basket to give these kids as much of an opportunity to play as they can, given the fact that we do a running clock in the 5th quarter. Litchfield turnover. Shepaug takes over possession. The score in this 5th quarter, Shepaug 2, Litchfield 0. Lindsay to bring the ball up the floor. Over to Mangino on the perimeter. Mangino picks up his dribble, back to Lindsay. Lindsay with the shot fake, the pass to Abraham. Abraham with the jab step, the reverse pass to Lindsay. Lindsay uses Abraham's screen. A 3-point attempt falls short. Rebound controlled by Litchfield. Litchfield brings it to the front court. Jenkins with the ball. Jenkins with the jump shot. Blocked by Mangino. Mangino controls the rebound. Passes to Lindsay. Slows things down. Surveys the action. He's wide open. Takes the jump shot. Saved by Mangino. And in an attempt to make a spin dribble, a travel is called against Litchfield. Shepaug inbounds the ball. Abraham to Lindsay. Lindsay dribbles to the front court. Defensive pressure being applied. Traco dribbles to the hoop. His shot attempt is blocked. Litchfield, nice job of looking ahead. Pass maybe a little too far, but controlled. Reversed. Jump shot. In and out. Rebound controlled by Abraham. Abraham to Lindsay. We have 5 minutes to go. The score still 2-0. Traco passes to the open Kurt Warner. Battling for the loose ball. They continue to battle after the whistle. 2 guys who are just going after it and grinding down low and hustling. The alternating possession arrow goes to Litchfield as the ball is brought into the front court by Stocknell. Stocknell looking for an open teammate. Goes to Aldrich. Aldrich into the paint. The jumper off the glass. Traco with the rebound. Moving fast. A hook pass to Mangino in the middle. Omar almost converts. No good. Litchfield controls the rebound. Litchfield now looking to push the tempo just a little bit. And we have a perimeter shot off the glass. No good. Traco with the rebound. Tries to dribble through a crowd. The ball deflected, controlled, and out of bounds. As the cameraman forgot to move the camera. Substitutions for Shepaug. Let's see. Looks like J.P. Knox and Mr. McCauley have entered the game. The Litchfield 5 are the same. We are on our 5th quarter mask break. All right, we're rejoining the action here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in the 5th quarter. Shepaug clinging to a 2-0 lead. Stocknell with the ball, brings it to the front court for Litchfield. Shepaug in a man-to-man defense. Litchfield in their familiar offense, utilizing the high screens. His shot attempt by Bates, off the glass, out. Rebounded by Shaughnessy, and he converts on the second attempt. 2-2 the score now. As we are under 3 minutes to play. Smith with the pass to the corner. McCauley back to Smith. Smith with a shot attempt. Good looking attempt. Off the iron. Litchfield brings it up into the front court. Ball thrown to Aldrich. Aldrich with the dribble on the left side. Let's go on a 3-point attempt. But his attempt is short. And Shepaug takes over possession with 2.5 minutes to play in the 5th quarter. Smith inside the 3-point line, attempts to pass it out. However, the pass off the mark as Litchfield takes over. Shaughnessy to inbound to Aldrich. Maybe not to Aldrich. Shaughnessy to Bates. Bates dribbles. Picks up his dribble over to Aldrich. Aldrich to Shaughnessy. Back to Bates. And we've hit a little bit of a rollback in our offensive flow as the ball thrown just a little too high. 1:45 left to play in the 5th quarter as Abraham inbounds to Knox. Knox controlling the dribble. Guarded by Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy with the steal. Being pursued by Smith. Shaughnessy with the layup. Misses the mark. Smith now looking to push the tempo. Loses control of it, but deflected out of bounds by the Cowboys. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to play in the 5th quarter. The score knotted up at 2 apiece. Smith with the dribble, Smith with the shot. Oh, halfway down and kicks out. The ball controlled by Stockno. Stockno in the corner to Bates. Bates with the baseline drive. Up, no good. Ball kicked by someone, I don't know who. Must have been someone on white. He called blue ball. Blue ball, Stockno to inbound. We're inside of 40 seconds to play. Bates controls out on the top of the key. Reverses to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy thinks about the 3, throws it inside, deflected out of bounds by Abdullah. Blue maintains possession. We're inside of 25 seconds. The clock does not stop here. A deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Litchfield. Another deep 3. Blocked by Knox. Smith controls it. Deflected out of bounds. We're inside of 10 seconds. There's a mad scramble. Pass inside. Abraham with the ball. Kicks it to the corner. Oh! What would have been the game winner was halfway down. And in a fitting end to a game marred by terrible camera work, the 5th quarter ends in a 2-2 tie. Litchfield wins the 4-quarter game. From Washington Primary School in Washington Depot, Connecticut, we will be signing off. And for all of those that viewed, thank you very much. Thanks for putting up with the bad camera work. And good night.